Assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? My name is Abdul Khalik Darwish. Human being is struggling, striving, trying to do so many of the things, trying to accomplish so much of it. That is fine. Now, even those people who have become rich, even those people who are not only rich, they are famous as well. Still, they are working in their own manner, not the way we think that the work is. They are working in their own manner. Everybody is struggling, everybody is striving. Now the question arises that why a rich person need to struggle to work hard. Why are they working? Why are they continuing their struggle? Why are they so desperate to move even further? Every rich person, every famous person, they are not feeling contented. They want to move further. They want to move forward. They want to achieve more. They want to achieve more. Why? 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 The reason is that they think that they will become more happy person if at all they move further, they go ahead. And if at all they don't do that, if at all they fail to do that, they will not be happy, they will become unhappy people. Nobody want to become an unhappy person at all. Nobody else want to become an unhappy person at all. Everyone else want to become a happy person. So it is the happiness actually, it is the happiness actually which is the first and the foremost thing for all the human beings. And if at all there is no happiness, there is no happiness in the life, and this means that the life is a failure. And if at all we are not so happy today, definitely we are of the view that I'm struggling, I'm working, I'm trying, I'm improving, and this way, after some of the time, I will be able to become a happy person. I will be, living a happy life. So that happiness is actually going to be the topic of our today's discussion. That happiness is going to be the topic of our today's discussion. And like always, we have chosen a beautiful, a useful, a beneficial article in the subject as well. This very useful article has been written by whom? By Lachlan Brown. Lachlan Brown is a well known researcher and author, and the caption of his today's article is people who are truly happy usually exhibit these 10 traits. People who are truly happy usually exhibit these 10 traits. Mean if at all we want to become a happy person, we need to follow those people who are already happy, who are truly happy. And if at all we do follow them, what is going to happen then? If at all we follow them, what is going to happen then, my dear friends? We will become happy person as well, because they have achieved the happiness. So if at all we want to achieve happiness, we have to do the same whatever they people are doing. What are those things? This article is going to elaborate, and the caption of the article says people who are truly happy usually exhibit these 10 traits. What are those 10 traits? Let's look upon them one by one, because this is very important. If we don't create those 10 traits in us, we are not going to become a happy person at all. But if at all we do succeed in gaining that, you will become a happy person definitely, my dear friends. First of all, it is the gratitude. What is this? This is the gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. My dear friends, we need to develop the gratitude. We need to become a grateful person. What is meant by being a grateful person? What is meant by being a grateful person, my dear friend? We don't have to complain, we don't have to criticize. Suggestions are there, proposals are there, allowed, but as for the criticism is concerned, as for the complaining is concerned, it might not be the right thing at all. So we have to become a grateful person. We have to become a grateful to maximum number of things. If not at all, there are certain troubles. There could be certain troubles. There could be certain problems in that. But overall, we have to become a grateful person. Overall, you know we have to become a grateful person. We have to develop the attitude of gratitude. Number two, positivity, helpfulness all the time. Positivity and helpfulness all the time. If at all we are not positive, we will never be able to become a happy person at all. If at all we are not a positive person, it actually means that we are not going to become a happy person at all. But if at all we are positive, we have a very solid reason to become a happy person, my dear friend. We have to become helpful as well to the people. Helpful to some extent we have to be helpful toward the people as well, because this would actually mean that we are a contributor, we are something great, doing good and great, and this image in return will give us the happiness. Number 3, embracing imperfection. No one else on earth is perfect. We are not perfect as well. And if at all I'm not perfect, you are not perfect, this means that we have to accept it. We must be accepting it. And if at all we don't accept our imperfection, we are not going to become a happy person at all. But if at all we want to become a happy person, and we are serious and damn serious in that, we do have to accept our imperfection. It does not mean that we don't have to improve. We have to improve. We have to learn. We have to become a better person. That is very, very important as well. Number 4, deep connection instead of superficial with the rich and famous or glamorous. People are trying to establish the relationship with the rich and the famous people, with the influential and the powerful people, with the glamorous people, with the people who are so-called notables in the society. That is okay. I don't. That's fine. But there must be certain deep connection with the people who are sincere with us, with the people who are really close to our heart. We need to develop the deep connection. Number five, facing fears head on, though with the well preparedness. We have to face our fears. There are certain fears in the life of each and everyone else. We do have to face the fears. We don't have to run away from that. But this facing the fear must be a prepared, well calculated one. Number 6, relishing simple moments. Yes, enjoy the simple moments, because if at all we are our happiness is dependent upon the major achievement, we might not be able to get. No, we might not be able to get even in the whole of the life. But if at all we are dependent upon, we are relishing, enjoying the small simple moment. This means that we will be really, really, really happy, and the happiness will be with us in abundance. Okay, relish simple moment. Number 7, setting boundaries mean learn to say no, mean you cannot move forward beyond that, please stay there. So these are my boundaries, you don't have to move forward. So we have to learn to say no. We have to learn to say no. Let's be polite, but let's be very clear. Let's be very firm as well. Setting boundaries. Number 8, seeking discomfort. Seeking discomfort mean those who stay in their who want to stay in their comfort zone for all the time, they cannot become a happy person at all. If at all we intentionally, despite the fact that the comfort is available, but we are prepared to live in the discomfort, we are prepared to sacrifice the comfort, it would actually mean that we know how to become a happy person. Number 9, cultivating self awareness. That is also important. I need to understand myself very well. You need to understand yourself very well. And if at all we are not self aware, this means that we are something very seriously wrong is with us. Something very seriously wrong is with us. So we must be well aware about we ourselves. And there is a SWOT analysis, knowing our strength and knowing what are the opportunities available, knowing our weaknesses and knowing what sort of threats are there, and certain other things about our own life. We need to learn about our own self, and that is called the self awareness. And the 10th and the last one is lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. We need to learn lifelong. And learning and continuous learning. Learning mean improving, and improving mean that we are living the good life. So we cannot sacrifice it at all. We need to develop the lifelong learning. Lifelong learning. Very, very important indeed. The article was a very useful one. People who are truly happy usually exhibit these 10 traits. This was an article by Lachlan Brown. Now the question is that if at all I or you want to become a happy person, the instant and the ready-made question answer is that yes, of course we want to become. Now, if at all we want to become a happy person, so we need to follow, we need to adopt the way which was being followed by those who are really, really, who are truly happy. Thank you.